Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Soul and Screen. In this particular video, I will be bringing up a topic of discussion in regards to Tyler Perry's Sistas Season 10, Episode number 1. Let's just get into it. So let's talk about Danni and Tony this video. And again, we did talk about this in my review, but I want to get into a specified a certain amount of lines that they said in this particular scene when they were at her house discussing things where she told Tony, I would want you to forgive me because you've done things and I've done things. And so she told, you stole $10,000 of my money. And he told her, be that as it may, I gave it back to you. And that doesn't compare to you being intimate with someone else when you were in a relationship. And she kind of just was like, trying to bring the conversation down because at this point, it doesn't seem like they're going to agree to disagree or, on things because he's still not seeing it her way. And she understands what she did, I believe. But she knows that she's not going to be able to talk him out of this anymore. It's kind of going to be up to him. And so, with that being said, I kind of want to talk about what he said. I don't think they're the same thing. They are absolutely apples and oranges. Her sleeping with someone when they're technically still together was not an okay thing for her to do. However, it's not the same, saying that it is not the same as far as, the action of, sleeping with someone versus him taking her money. But they are, to me, very, very both significant things in relationship kind of altering actions, right? You know what I mean? Let me just put it that way. So again, apples and oranges, but an apple and an orange, depending on how, they pretty much, they two the same thing, but different types of fruit meaning. And so same thing, you know what I mean? So the, so to speak, fruit of Tony's betrayal as far as Danni is concerned is that you stole money from me. Like doesn't matter that you paid it back. You first stole it. And so, you know what I mean? So it just really seems like he doesn't seem to get that. And, which she absolutely knows that she's wrong in regards to sleeping with this officer. Like she literally told him, I know I was wrong. Like that moment where she was talking to her, to her private parts before Tony even came. She was like, you on lockdown because you on punishment because you just getting me in trouble and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can tell that this is weighing on her. And this is not to say that the situation isn't weighing on Tony, but Tony from the beginning has been defending himself against taking this money from her as if it was nothing, as if she's supposed to take it on the chin and just brush it off instead of him acknowledging that, he took it. Yeah, you paid it back. You had no choice but to pay it back outside of going to jail. You don't steal no money from nobody, especially $10,000. Because you know that she got 75 or whatever the reason was, you still stole it. And so I honestly don't, know if that's something that either one of them can get over, you know what I mean? Because it's still at this point really fresh. And if this thing with Sabrina will, kind of help them get to a place where they both feel like they can forgive and not bring it up. But honestly, I don't think that if they don't go through some type of a couples counseling and get both parties to acknowledge that, regardless of what your reasoning was, and regardless of the fact that you paid this back, Tony, you still stole. You took it without me saying so, but you stole it. Danni, acknowledging that she slept with old boy out of spite. You know what I mean? She was really ticked off at him. It wasn't just about, the money thing. It was a whole bunch of stuff that she sat on. Like Tony had been spiraling since he, got off or quit his job. You know what I mean? He's staying at her house. He not cleaning up. So it was a whole bunch of just things that made Danni decide to not hold the line in regards to maintaining her faithfulness in her relationship with him. And so I think that's something that if they are going to try to stay together and be together and work out, that's something that they're going to have to take to therapy, which is okay because they both believe in it. Like Danni, originally didn't, but she's seen that it's beneficial to her. And everybody is seeing that. And Tony apparently already went through it at one point. I believe it was kind of after he got a divorce or something like that. But anyway, they both seem to believe in it. So it sounds like that might be something that they need to do together if they are going to truly try to champion on and move forward and forgive, because right now it's too raw, and one person, Tony not wanting to own up to his stuff and only continuing to make excuses and, well, I paid you back. That does not negate the fact that you stole it in the first place. If you would not have stolen it, you wouldn't have needed to pay it back. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, that's kind of my thought process on it. What do you guys think? Again, the question of comparing, because he was like, it does, me taking money doesn't compare to you being intimate with someone else to an extent. Again, as far as action, but they both equaled betrayal. You know what I mean? So, and it just, but for someone who doesn't see it that way, it may be really hard for her to get him to understand, because for some reason he thinks that just because he paid it back doesn't mean that that he stole it. That's not even what that means. So I want somebody to give him a dictionary so he can go look it up and realize that he stole. So anyway, so let's get into the conversation. Let me know what you guys think. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to do better with getting my content out to you guys a little quicker, and try to give you guys some little short conversations as well. So hopefully that'll bring some additional engagement and eyes to the channel. But again, I ask for patience and grace. If you guys could please extend it to me, I'm definitely trying to get the content out as soon as possible. In addition to doing working on some other projects and stuff that I am hopefully will be able to share and bring to the channel soon. So thank you guys again. I definitely appreciate your support. Have a great day. Bye.